Welcome back to Sevtech Ages, and it's time to upgrade this altar, I think, with our goods we got last episode from the Twilight Forest. First of all, we need some Illumination Powder, so let's get that on the go. And it was something like, whoops, not this, something like this, and then that. Yes, do we have my, I hope I have my, where did I put my, where's my wand? Yeah, that could be a problem. Is it in here? Wand? No. You know, I bet it's in that crafting table. Do you love the slime boots? Yeah, well, maybe. Let's click on it. Ah, no, click on it again. No, must be back at the base. Okay, let me go and grab it. Back in a sec. And I've grabbed it, and the quick way to get back up here is to build a ladder like this. It's a stepped ladder, but, well, not a ladder, but a stepped sort of pillar. And you can just get up here just with your slime sling. Just make sure that each step is large enough that you can get up without any problems. In this case, there's 4. There we go. And try not to move when you're on the top and you're bouncing around like this. Just an idea. Okay, so in we come, and let's just get some space. Whoops. There we go. So that's the first thing starting to craft. That's our illumination stuff. And then we're going to need, let's see, illumination is the altar recipe that we want. So here it is, celestial altar. We need to make 2 cave illuminators. These are quite useful. You can plant them, and any caves below wherever you plant them, doesn't matter how far below the ground they are, will start to be lit up by these things by creating light sources. So kind of useful. In order to get them, however, we need to make 4 runed marble, and I've got 8 on me. There we go. Can I actually just use this as a crafting grid? Otherwise, we may have to get downstairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and yeah, we can just make it. Yeah, I guess we have to make it using this method, but that's fine. We'll get 2 of them. There we go. And now we can just reuse those. Let's put this back in place. A firefly jar from the overworld. So the little towers that you find all over the place has them. Not terribly hard to grab. Celestial altar. We just need decorative, mosaic, and chiseled. So mosaic goes there. Chiseled goes on the outside. Decorative goes here. We want a rock crystal. Doesn't matter. What's the stats on that one? Maybe I want the horrible one. And what else did we need? An ironwood ingot. And what's the last 2 slots? Whoops, not iridescent. Last 2 slots are these. Whoops. I will get the right one. Live root. Yeah, so I've got a couple of live roots. And do we have enough starlight? Looks like we do. Let's kick it off. And away it goes there. I've got shaders turned off just so you can see all these nice effects. Especially that ground effect. Really nice. And this should upgrade itself. Well, give it a minute or 2. Okay, so the tower, the altar itself is upgraded. And I've started to move the rest of this out. We can only do this after it's upgraded. So we're going to be putting in some more sooty marble. And these pillars move out 1 diagonally and up 1. Got this runed marble here. Here's the rest of it. It is in the, which tab is it in now? It will be in attunement. Yeah, let's go back in there. So down at the bottom right here, we've got this altar. So as you can see, it's a blank square, if you like, of 7x7 sooty marble. And if we hover over here, you can see exactly what it takes up. So if you want to take them away, it turns out you're going to need like an extra 60 marble on top of what you originally made. So do take 60 with you and you should be fine. You're going to take, you need at least 28 more sooty, however. You need to make that with coal. So you can't just go ahead and do that just with your chisel. You need to craft it a little bit first. Let's pop all of these in. There actually is one. Oh, I need to click underneath there. There we go. And is that everything? I think it is. Yeah, so we've got the altar upgraded, and it's now, well, this is its maximum, its new maximum, so we're going to need to drag even more light into this to actually get it to work even better. But for now, what I'm going to do is just do the same thing as I did before and bring some powder. I did. So I'm going to just get rid of those lights just by placing a block, and then I'm going to put them back where they deserve, on top of these. Yep. Okay, and I'll just create a ring around here while I sort that out. Not terribly complex, but should just be nice for aesthetic reasons more than anything else. And just this way. That'll do. So one exactly there, one there, one here, and lastly one here. And then we can just clean up. Clean up. But of course, we're not just going to do astral sorcery. We're also going to head into the Twilight Forest and continue. What is that? Grape seeds. Continue our sort of quest to get over there somewhere with our magic map. You can see we have this icon just ahead of me, and that I think is a Hydra. So let's head over. Sort of this way. Yep, that will do. And see if we get the boss icon appearing to our west now. I've got an iron sword that should do the job, hopefully, and we've also got this bone flint mattock. Both of them do damage. Okay, and oh, was that? No. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Oh, it is straight ahead of us. Yep, there's the Hydra. Okay, now are you inside here or are you on the other side of this hill? Let's go and... Oh, hi! Hi, Hydra. Yeah, I guess I should work my way around the hill, and we want to get quite close to it, so I'm going to have to rush in. I don't have my sort of fast boots on, but let's hope we get close enough to it before it starts setting us on fire. And now chopping at its leg. There will be much chopping. I will see you when I get this thing down a lot more. Alright, here we go. We got the Hydra, and I've got a bow out because I bit me to death instantly. So, back to a bow, the usual approach. Shooting it while you're sort of in between melee range and, you know, really long range. And just shoot the head that's open, and things will be better. Just watch out for the bombs, like all of these. And watch out also when they turn into sort of a flame mode. You'll see the flame sort of preparing out of their mouth before they do it, so it's not... there we go. We can just keep on volleying some of them back even with an arrow. That's the flame mode, so just keep moving when that happens. And we should be close now. We just got to get close enough to do this. I can't really damage it unless I'm really close. Well, at least a lot closer than I am at the moment. There we go. Hydra Slayer, Trophy Champion, and hopefully lots of loot. What do we get? Loot? Safe enough? Yeah, what do we get? So we got Fiery Blood. That's going to be useful to make weapons out of, I think. Hydra Trophy, some Hydra Chops, lots of protein, and Rotten Flesh. And you'll notice I crafted 3 lots of arrows. And I used all the durability on my bow. So, back to the base. The Hydra has in turn lifted the curse on the Dark Forest, so we can head in here and head down. You can see a lot more this time. So in we go to here, whoops, and you can see everything now. Good. So, Hydra Trophy. Can I get my trophy back? Good. There we go. And we got the entrance to the Stronghold and a friend. I've got night vision though from here. Let me just get close enough that this refreshes. There we go. I don't want to get caught by you. Oh, really? You moved at the last second. Come back. I'm going to have to drop down there, aren't I? That's going to be annoying. Oh well. Survived. Alright, so now it's time to go map out this place. We're looking for a boss room with lots of phantoms in there. So that may take me a while, but you can skip to it from the magic of editing. Eventually you're going to reach this room, but I've been inside there already, and there's one left, so hopefully we'll kill it without it killing us. They can be pretty damaging, so you just got to run in and keep out of their way. Lots of bits and pieces, but let's go in. Oh, oh, wow. And that's what I mean about, yeah, but pretty damaging. I need to wait for myself to heal up. Yep. I don't think I have enough nutrition. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Not that I've died a few times at all. No, not at all. This is about the third time back here. But I just need to get enough. Whoop. And avoid those axes. Oh. And of course it goes through walls. So that's always entertaining. Let's try and kill it. Let's see if I can get in. Oh. Oh. More. One more. Don't kill me. Oh. Right. Hopefully this isn't trapped. It isn't. Good. There is the Night Phantom Trophy. That's the one we want. There is Phantom Plate, which gives us lots of bonuses, and Knightly Swords. I think... Well, let me actually put that back in here. Is there any of that I actually want? Well, I could do with some... I don't have any leggings. Let's just get rid of some of this other stuff and see if we can take some of this stuff back with us. And then I think we're onto the Ur-Ghastly, which is the last one in the Twilight Forest, I think. Normally I'm so overpowered I just go in and hit it, but yep. Here we'll have to do something else. Do I have any even space in my back? Oh, right. I'll head back to the base after cleaning something out. And out here, to the northeast of our portal inn, we have this. The Ur-Ghastly Tower, I believe. Let's, well, that's much bigger than our Lich Tower. See, if you see the bottom area of it, I've got the shaders off at the moment just so the sky doesn't glitch out or anything like that. And yes, that's a fairly large tower. Also, it seems that they've decided, hey, maybe you might have a slime sling. Let's just make everything out of everything out of reach for the slime sling, unless I can get to where that fire's burning. But I don't think I can. We'll give it a try regardless, but yeah. In fact, whoa. Yeah, we're on top of a canopy of trees, by the way, which I promptly forgot. But the door is actually much further down. So can I actually even make it up there? I don't think I can, but we'll give it a go. Slime, sling. No, nothing like it. So we've got to go in through the bottom, and then only when we've made ourselves up to, you know, a certain level of the towers can we then go up, maybe on the outside. So let's get started, hopefully. Can we just get in here? There we go. And get inside. We've got a torch, and the door will come back again. Yep, so now we got to go through some of these and see where we get to. Hoping for not a great amount of traps, hopefully. Ooh, low-grade charcoal, because I don't like that noise. Low-grade charcoal, so yeah, I guess we could use that. Infested tower wood. So this might be good for decorative blocks. Yeah. And there is clearly a switch up there. So could keep going or head upstairs. This may take me some... Oh, God. This may make me some time. And there we go. I do still have 3 nicely repaired stacks of bone armor. Not bone armor, bone arrows. Oh, God! And this is how I died so much. Okay, so we do have blocks we can use to restore our access upwards. Like that, I guess. Oh, even more. Is there a creeper spawn around here? I assume there is. There's no other real reason for a creeper to be around other than a spawner. Don't see one, but that doesn't mean it isn't here. We get lots more books. Easy access to lots of... Whoa, see? I think there's a creeper spawner. There must be. I think I will take some of this stuff, though. That is a cauldron. I may well take that. And these are dispensers. Don't appear to have anything in them. But with stairs next to them. Can I take them? I don't think it'll let... Well, it shouldn't let me use it. Put it that way. But that's fine. Let's get this brewing stand. We don't know what that is yet, I guess. But we'll take it. And a cauldron. Why not? And yeah, that's obviously a block. We can turn the light on. And I think I'm going to head upstairs. And I'll show you interesting bits as I get to them, I think. I'm not sure if I've mentioned these, and if I have, I apologise, but charms of keeping you'll find in chests. There's a chest just in here. And they are really useful. There's 3 tiers, and you basically just combine them in a 2x2. So Charm of Keeping 1 will attempt to keep your armour. Charm of Keeping 2 will keep your armour in a hotbar, so you want everything important on your hotbar, just in case you die. And Charm of Keeping 3 will try to keep your entire inventory. But of course, it takes 4 of each to go to the next tier. So it takes 4 Charm of Keeping 1s to get to tier 2 and keep your hotbar. And then obviously 16 Charm of Keeping 1s to get your entire inventory saved. And then what happens is if you die, and if this is in your inventory, it will then use it up. As long as you press the respawn button anyway. And that is going to be quite useful. So... yeah, I do like the idea of that. And I have already used it once. I think it was with the Hydra. It bit me to death. So it was kind of useful, but it was on tier 2. And yeah, so that's expensive loss. And do I get more of those? Ironwood, steel leaf, obviously very useful to keep. The rest not so much. And we shall keep going up. And when you get further up, you're going to get to this room, and it reminds me a lot of, I think it's the final level in Portal. It's basically a whole bunch of platforms disconnected with switches, which sort of enable temporary bridges. I've just jumped up to the various light spots and turned on the lamps. You may find it hard to see stuff in here. Oh, there's another spider. There goes another spider. So I think I want to aim up there, and hopefully I don't have to go up this too much more. No. Go away. Okay, and then we get to a bunch of pistons. Regular pistons? Yeah, because I need a regular piston. Haha, there we go. Push it real good, so to speak. Sticky pistons as well will be more than appreciated. The low-grade charcoal and what's that? Carbonite Reactor? I'm going to assume we're going to want that. Yeah, let's just grab all of this stuff. So, if it pushes granite in there, maybe we have to use granite. Don't know, we've not used this before. But, yeah, we've got enough space for it. Assuming that it breaks properly. And reactor idle. There we go. So we've got another couple of achievements. And there is what looks like a regular crafting table here. Ooh, crafting frames. Now, is there anything in these item frames? Is there anything in these that we actually want? Carbonite? Yep, I think I'll take that. Gas tier. Because I went up the outside part way up. There are guardians out there. Did I actually pick up any gas tiers? I don't think I did. Maybe they've dropped to the bottom of the tower. And borer essence. I don't think we've seen that before. So let's grab that as well. And well, why not? It'd be rude not to take the redstone as well. I guess this is sort of just indicating certain crafting recipes, but we shouldn't need that just yet. What can we use carbonite for? Oh, just to make another reactor, but we need 4 of it with some redstone ore, or indeed our dispensers that we picked up from downstairs. Yeah, I'm sort of full of other stuff, so I will carry on heading up to the top. I think we're very nearly at the top now, so I just want to put that in here. In fact, I don't have any better charm of holding, so I would lose this as if I die, or when I die, and I'll have to come all the way back up again. In any case, onward to the fight, hopefully. Yep, and I walked up those stairs, and the Ur-Ghast started. Oh dear. As you might imagine, just like the regular ghasts, he throws bombs. A lot of bombs. Not that I particularly want this place to burn down. So I'm just gonna... here you are. Okay, I've hit him, sting maybe 5% of his health off. But doesn't seem terribly hard so far. There is a way to do this like Ghostbusters. There are traps, I think, in each of these 4 minor towers that you can sort of get into, but I've just gone for the wonderful approach of daring it to hit me with a bow. I'll see you once I get this thing a little bit lower. And after you start fighting for a while, it starts raining, and it starts raining tears. If they hit you, they're gonna hurt like that. So you're gonna have to sort of dodge and just hit it whenever you can. And do try to ensure that when you do finally kill it, that it's over the tower when you do, because it's going to drop stuff just like a regular ghast, and we don't exactly want it to be out of range. Where are you? Is that over the tower? Maybe let's wait for it to come around, and that'll like do. Oh, aside from the tears, we'll have to wait for it to pass over again. Oh, one more? Come on, come around. And now. No? Wow. That last few percentage of health. Come on, come back. I'm over here. I know you want to. There you go, there you go. Good ghast. Good Ur-Ghast. And Tears of Fire. Let's go and see what we got. Oh, there's one of its drops. Is that another one of its drops? No, it's just logo and charcoal. Let's head up there and see if there's anything else for us to grab. Yeah, let's hop over. We've got some bits and pieces. I don't think there's terribly much, mind you. Hopefully nothing in the fire. Nope, nothing else dropped around here. We didn't get anything much. Should be a trophy. Is there no trophy for Ur-Ghasts? They aren't trophies, they're just charcoal, I think. Did I get the achievement? Twilight Forest. Tears of Fire. Touch the fiery red tears of the Ur-Ghast, allowing you to resist the snow forest's chill. And of course you can carry on stuff like the Alpha Yeti and to defeat the Snow Queen across the Aurora Palace. But slay the Ghaslings are on a gas trap and activate to wrench the Ur-Ghast from the sky. So that's what you would need if you wanted to do it with a melee weapon. It is much, much easier to do it ranged, mind you, but you can do it with a melee weapon. In our case, of course, we can go back here and then look at creating some other stuff like this. So fiery tools. Let's not mention the maze breaker. But more importantly, I think back in age 2, we've got the piston now. Yes, the piston. So the last one is a craft a coal engine. So let's take a look at a coal engine. What does it take to craft it? In the Celestial Altar, it takes that Carbonite Reactor, a couple of gas tiers. Do I have a couple? I do have just 2. Okay. Fiery gears. Molten fiery, and I think I've got some of that from another fight. Steel leaf rod, which we've got steel leaf, and a couple of anvils, which we can get from downstairs, but we can also craft them as well. But we can get them from downstairs. Some sticky pistons and some gold chests. So all that seems relatively reasonable to make a coal engine, and we'll construct the tiny gold engine. Okay, that's part of Steve's carts, and will take us into age 3. In fact, before I go back to the base, is it worth me seeing if I can go and kill the little ghasts? It does sound like they're still in there, so let's just pop over here. Oh, ah! Oh, yeah. That's the Ghostbusters thing. Is there any more? No? Did I get the achievement? Twilight Forest? Slay the gaslings around a gas trap and activate. Okay, activate. Will that work? You'd have hoped that would activate. Let's go and find another one then if we can't do that one. Oh. Maybe we should go over here and maybe go melee. There's no gaslings here. Yeah, not sure unless we can let them in. Doesn't appear to be. We can always come back up, I suppose, but would have just been nice. Oh, there's one over there, actually. Is that the one we already went through, though? No. Okay, let's just grab. There we go. And again, you should be able to be activated now, but you just aren't. No? Okay, maybe we need more gas to actually do that. Not too concerned about it. I can always come back and harvest more out of this tower if we need to. Let's head back to the base and see what we've got to put together. Okay, so we're back at the base and looking at this Age 3 enabler, the coal engine. There is a bit of a problem I've got to solve yet, which is the Seared furnace controller. It requires this crimson middle gem, and I don't have this yet. It's from the Between Lands, and I think it's out in the swamp somewhere, so I'm going to have to go find how to actually get that. Well, there's middle gem ore, not much is certain, and middle gem block, so I guess I'm going to have to find that somewhere. And seeing bricks and furnaces, the rest of it is fine. The other ones that we can solve this episode, and we'll probably get into actually next episode once I go to the Between Land stuff, is that we can get a cauldron. That's easy enough. That's just a U shape in clay and then put that into the kiln. It's not the same cauldron as the one from regular Minecraft, so it's slightly different. Gold chest should be straightforward. We're going to have to make these steel leaf rods and these fiery gear. Now that's going to need a gear cast and molten fiery. And the gear cast we can make with an iron gear or probably a stone gear or something else. Anything really. Okay, was it to take an iron gear? We still need a gear cast for an iron gear. I presume a stone gear. There's got to be some kind of stone gear in here. No. No. 15? Stone gear, there we go. And that's just wood gears with some stone of some kind. And we've made those before. So let me get those together, and I think we'll just finish off just by casting some of that out. Mainly I'm going to need a fair amount of gold. Ooh, I might be short on gold actually. I'm going to need a couple of casts. One for tool rod, and that is straightforward with some stone. I'll just use regular stone for now. So we want a tool rod in stone. Yeah, and then we also want a, what was the other thing? We need that, be nice if we just make, can we, I don't think we can just make a gear pattern, can we? Be nice if we could. Doesn't look like we can. So we're going to have to get one of those. That is, again, fairly straightforward. I've got some gears around here somewhere. And as you might expect, we can pour gold over this stone gear now that I've picked it up. And that shouldn't take very long at all. There we go, we got a gear cast. Put that in my crafting table down here for the moment. We've got a tough tool rod, but we haven't got a regular tool rod, so we should also cast that one out as well. Because we're going to need that for the steel leaf. How much steel leaf do we need? We need 4 rods. Each rod is 1 ingot. Okay, and what is 1 ingot? 1 steel leaf is 1 ingot, so 4 steel leaf. They're in my backpack. Got lots of different things. Yeah, so 4 of these. That's all you're going to need. You can make armor out of this stuff, and it's okay. But will you melt up? It looks like you will. And then we'll be able to craft 4 rods from it. We do have to, however, still find that seared furnace controller. The reason why I'm going to need more gold, by the way, is the gold chests take up 8 gold plate, which of course is an ingot per gold plate. You don't have to do it this way, of course. You can just go on a stone anvil. So that's just as easy and probably quicker, to be honest, because you can just make a stone block in here. Ooh, that's 3 ingots, 4. There we go. So yeah, we can just make the 2 rods like that, and that's pretty straightforward. If you've seen in this episode you want to ask questions about, or if you want to see any extra stuff being done that I'm not already covering as I go through, do let me know. I am quite interested. I am enjoying the pack so far, not so much the exploration elements, but definitely the sort of the progression side of things, in that you can't really, even if you wanted to, just jump ahead. you have to go and improve things gradually. So that is a bit of a change from regular sort of kitchen sink packs where you can have flight within, you know, a few hours if you really concentrate, or have multiple people sort of farming at the work and stuff like that. So yeah, makes it a little bit of a slower pace, but also quite interesting as the recipes change for things as we actually go through it. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll see you next time for some more Sevtech Ages, and as always guys, thanks for watching.